Guys, welcome back. It was brilliant to hear from all of you yesterday. Some fantastic comments, and I'm glad everybody has been doing well over the past couple of weeks. Now, I want to break down the second part of the update. Now, I've already had a bit of a read through it and a bit of a sort of suss out of it because there's quite a lot to digest, but I'm going to sort of point through a few of the important parts and go from there. So make sure you stay to the end and smash that like and subscribe button, and make sure you comment down below also. So, I will end the video by looking at some comments. I'm going to start to bring that back in like I do on my videos. I love doing that. It's the best thing. I love hearing from all of you. And do make sure you press that join button, just like Matt's done here. He's been a member for 2 months. Huge shout out to Matt. So press that join button, guys. Now, let's take a look at the patch notes. So we've got the Emerald Reality here basically. So what I didn't do before is start to read through it line by line, but we do have a new update. So we're 1 week away from 5.3. So I think they said it's coming out on the 27th, 28th, something like that. So it's soon. I think it's soon, a few days away, because that was 6 days ago. So we're less than 1 week away from the 5.3 update, and we've got some exciting news to share. 5.3 will contain the new Emerald Rank feature. So over the next couple of days, I'm going to be doing some videos on the story mode, so I can get ready. This will allow you to create subclasses, so that's new. So we're getting this awesome new feature called subclasses for all of your Emerald heroes by choosing which level scaling stat you think works best for them. Now, I really like that because what it's doing, it's not just letting you go upgrade, like, because at the moment the upgrading's a bit naff now, really. So I like the idea that you have to sort of use your brain and go, okay, why is Beast good? He's good at doing crit damage, so I need to further buff his crit damage. Or if it's a tank, for example, I might need some more health, so I'm going to do a health buff. So, you know, there's a lot of cool things you can actually kind of pick and choose in with this, and I think it's a phenomenal way to do this. So level scaling allows you to pick a stat, as you can see in this image here. So we've got a 90 plus there, and we've got a 50 plus there. So it's all pretty good going. Now, in preparation for this release, we want to give you another quick overview of how this feature works and highlight some of the changes that we've made in response to the feedback. So that's good. I'm not going to go through the feedback, but you can read it if you like. Now we've got the subclasses. So you unlock the subclass when they get to their Emerald rank. That's a very important thing. When you hit Emerald, you will get the subclass. So normal critting. This hero gains 90 normal crit and now has a base 90% chance to normal crit max level. So basically it's just saying that, you know, there's a load of, but I'm not going to read through this line by line, but you can pick different stats and they all do different things. So you can just, I don't know what the drop down is going to be yet, but there's going to be a lot of different choices. Emerald rank introduces a new stat called Ambition. Once you promote a hero to Emerald rank, that hero will be granted a new stat called Ambition. Remember that Ambition adds levels to Ambition adds levels to a hero when its level would be used to determine the effectiveness of a level scaling stat. So these are obviously going to be these here, which I think is pretty cool. Based on your previous feedback, we've made it so that Ambition is only active in combat between 2 Emerald rank or higher heroes. So they need to be on a decent level to get there, which is fine. I think that's fine. This means that when a yellow rank or lower hero is fighting an Emerald hero, the effectiveness of their level scaling stat will not be affected by the hero's ambition. So that's a bit of a balance thing there. So what it's saying there is that when a yellow rank hero is fighting an Emerald rank hero, the effectiveness of their level scaling stat will not be affected by the Emerald hero's ambition. So that's good. It just kind of balances the game up a little bit more, because there's no way, I mean, you guys know how hard it is to level up characters, how much stamina it requires, and there's so many characters, that just keeps it a little bit more balanced, really, which I do quite like. And you can see that, like I was saying earlier, that feedback was given on the toxic rank here. This was quite a while ago, and I have covered this. But yeah, because this is what I'm talking about here. This is a new stat that will be added to the game and will only be added to heroes when they reach their first toxic rank, which is now Emerald. During combat, ambition will only add levels to a hero when its levels will be used to determine the effectiveness of level scaling. For example, a hero that has 200 normal crit would not crit a level 100 enemy who also has 100 ambition, because it would minus itself out. I really like that, so it means you kind of need to balance all of these characters out to keep them alive as much as possible. So yeah, again, so that's what that's doing. It just adds a very good level of balancing. So you're not going to be completely devoured by all of the higher level characters, which I mean happens anyway. For example, if the enemy's got Baymax, they just fly through and kill your entire team. Or if they've got Negaduck, they just shoot a gun that kills everyone. So I don't think that's going to really be enough, in my opinion, to actually change things, but it's interesting. So hero subclass comprised of 2 stat slots. Stat slots can be filled by selecting one of 7 level scaling stats from the drop down menu. Level scaling stats include normal and fantastic crit. So there's again, you can pick quite a decent amount of things there. So like I said, like it could be a good idea for like Kermit to have invasion to keep him alive a bit longer. But yeah, so there's a lot of things you can play around with, and I'm quite excited to see how if I can speak, how this is going to work and unfold. When you choose a level scaling stat, a few things happen. The hero gains enough of that stat to overcome the ambition given to all Emerald heroes. They also gain an amount based on their Emerald stat tier and Emerald rank. I think Emerald does sound better than Toxic. It kind of makes more sense, but I did like Toxic. To add clarity on these stats, the tooltip on the edit subclass screen will calculate the base effectiveness to expect in combat against Emerald enemies. So that's quite nice. So there's going to be an actual little display that shows you how effective that move is against other Emerald enemies. So then you can tweak it and oh, I need to level them up a bit more, I need to level up this other character a bit more. You can kind of go through all of that, which I think is going to be really good. These calculations use the hero's total stat, taking into account the pre-combat amount gained from all sources. So each stat selection also corresponds to an objective. These objectives are displayed in the stats. So again, there's loads of cool things here. So you can see here that the subclass is on tier 2, and they've buffed stat 1 and stat 2. And then obviously you can change that, but what that allows you to do is see how the enemy team has approached their subclass. You can just see the amount of random stuff that's all being thrown into here now, but that really does help you seeing the buff of that subclass, which is very good. So that's how you can sort of determine what the enemies are doing. Now, again, I'm not going to read through all of this now, but I do want to go through the progression system. Again, this here is just saying a bit more about the stats. It can go to 1 to 5. I don't really need to cover that, but yeah. So that the tier is basically how much that's being buffed and what sort of level it's on. Now, I want to look at this bit here because I quite like this. Remember that our primary goal for this feature is to improve the health of our level scaling stat system. We are still planning to make changes to other areas of the game that provide level scaling stats to heroes. Brilliant. This would include areas like hero skills, memory disk mods, and yeah, I think memory disk could do with a bit of a rework now because it's probably the oldest thing. I think that actually came out when the game was released. Our intention with any changes we make to existing systems will be either keep as much of the current behavior intact as possible, improve stats for heroes that have them at effective amounts, which is quite a lot, unfortunately. Emerald will be an integral part of your heroes moving forward, but we are striving to make sure that other systems continue to add. Well, that's good. So it's going to be a nice long push of different things. Let's see what people are saying. Yeah, this means yellow rank heroes, so I like that. This looks promising. For the rest, I haven't yet read all the details, because for me, it'll be a while before I hit Emerald, because I'm sub 21. Nice. This is more slight improvement coming along the update. We'll enjoy. Doubt about it. I presume that it says meant to say no doubt about it. So the 9th time at least 4 ranks are enough for an annual. Yeah. Oh no. This is the 9th time. At least 4 more ranks are enough for a year. True. They have had a stupid amount of rank increases. But yeah, I think it's all good. It's a good positive increase in my opinion. And I look forward to really seeing what can come from it, what we can do, what we've got to look forward to, what we're excited to see. There's lots of really cool things to do. And I'm excited to jump in and give this a go when it updates, which I think it should be relatively soon now, guys. But yeah, so I like that. Now let's jump in and look at some comments. So we've got, do you have Twitch? I used to live stream, but kind of life got in the way a little bit. So I don't have Twitch, or I don't go live at the moment, but I'm planning on doing some live streams again in the future. Maybe playing some games with you guys, like some simple games like Stumble Guys or something like that. Just have a bit of fun would be good. Matt Legend, member, Pegasus may end up being one of the best characters in a while. So I've asked if he's worked on him, because obviously I overlooked Pegasus while I was on holiday. He might show up tomorrow. Prize Wall characters show up 2 days before their Prize Wall starts. So hopefully we'll see him soon and we can give him a go. Someone just commented Rapunzel. Meet the Robinsons. Yeah, that's where he's from. Because I wasn't 100% sure when I was Googling him, because it was quite confusing. And we've got Ryan there as well. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of break that down. I know this is a bit more of a kind of wordy video, but I quite like the idea of this, and I'm very excited to see where we're going to go and where it's going to lead to. Lots of exciting things to come, guys. Smash that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you legends in the next one.